Hello, folks. Welcome to my channel, Real Estate Paradigm. Before I get started, can I please have you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get my latest video when they come out. Today, I want to talk about why most Western women are less inclined to travel overseas. All right, let's begin. While the trend of Western men traveling abroad in search of romantic partners has received attention in a number of contexts, a similar trend among Western women seems to be less widespread. There are a number of reasons for this disparity, such as historical influences, gender norms, societal expectations, potential societal pressures, and stigmatization surrounding international dating, as well as considerations about safety and personal autonomy. There is also the availability of compatible partners in their native countries. Examining these factors help explain why, in contrast to their male counterparts, Western women might not look for partners overseas as often. Number one, cultural expectations. Traditional dating practices prioritize personal autonomy and choice, especially in many Western cultures. It's common for women to be able to investigate local dating options without having to search overseas. The focus on independence and self determination in romantic pursuits may discourage women from looking for partners outside of their cultural background. As a result, by promoting preferences for local relationships, the cultural framework affects their dating habits. Number two, gender roles and dynamics of relationships. Dating experiences are greatly influenced by gender roles. In certain cultures, women are frequently relegated to more submissive roles while men are expected to lead the charge in pursuit. Due to the fact that men are typically portrayed as active seekers in a variety of social narratives, women might not feel the need to travel overseas in search of romantic relationships. Therefore, women's views regarding international dating are shaped by deeply rooted gender stereotypes. Number three, variations in the degrees of commitment. Men who travel abroad for romantic purposes frequently do so because they want to make lasting commitments. Women, on the other hand, might not feel the same pressure to look for partners overseas, especially if they believe that local dating customs better suit their degree of personal commitment. This disparity in ideal relationships could have an impact on Western women's overall international dating rates relative to men. Number four, pressure from society and stigmatization. When dating abroad, women may experience stigma or social scrutiny, particularly when there are notable cultural differences involved. Women may be discouraged from pursuing cross cultural relationships by their social pressure, which may be greater for those who view them as unusual. Seeking partners abroad can be hampered by the fear of being misinterpreted or judged, which keeps many people in their comfortable dating circles. Number five, personal safety concerns. When it comes to dating overseas, women's safety is yet another top priority. Women frequently put their health and safety first, considering the risk involved in visiting foreign places. Stories of bad experiences, like being mistreated or encountering bigotry, are common and can discourage a lot of people from traveling abroad in search of romantic relationships. Therefore, worries about one's own safety may pose a significant obstacle. Number six, absence of knowledge or possibility. Maybe a lot of women from the West are just unaware of the possibility or awareness of dating overseas. Local dating scenes are frequently the center of cultural attention, which leaves little opportunity for other options. It's possible to prioritize networking and building relationships in one's local community over the idea that finding a foreign partner is necessary. Low exposure and opportunity might make people less aggressive in their search for overseas partners. Number seven, emotional investiture and compatibility concerns. Another important component affecting how decisions are made in relationships is emotional investment. Many women might be hesitant to commit to partnerships where compatibility may be complicated by potential cultural barriers. There may be misunderstandings because different cultural norms and communication style differ. Women may become discouraged by this fear and choose to remain in relationships with people who share their culture because they feel safer and more understood there. Number eight, economic factors. Western women's decisions to look for partners overseas may also be influenced by economic factors. Many times, going abroad on a dating trip involves a sizable financial commitment, which may not be possible for everyone. Although women may prioritize other financial commitments, like career or education, over the pursuit of international romance, men may occasionally be more willing to invest in such journeys. Thus, the difference in dating habits around the world is partly caused by economic factors. Number nine, psychological obstacles and fear of rejection. Psychological obstacles such as rejection, anxiety may contribute to the reluctance of Western women to pursue international dating. Women may second guess their decision to pursue romantic interests overseas due to the increased likelihood of rejection in a foreign culture. Their preference for comfortable cultural environments where they feel more secure and in control may result from this discomfort. Number 10, the development of global dating conventions. International dating trends change as a result of growing acceptance and normalization of cross cultural relationships as a result of globalization. Nonetheless, the combination of incompatibilities, personal concerns, and societal pressures may still make the path seem overwhelming to women. The shift in these norms may not have resulted in women being significantly more willing to look for partners overseas because fears are still very real. Number 11, influence of social media and cultural representation. International couples are frequently romanticized and cultural differences are oversimplified in media representations, which obscure the difficulties that come with being in a cross border relationship. These stories could make women have irrational expectations about dating abroad. As a result, they might feel unprepared or demoralized by real experiences, which make them reluctant to pursue foreign partners. Number 12, examining options in regional contexts. Many Western women believe that local options can result in equally satisfying romantic experiences, so they successfully cultivate relationships within their cultural context. Women may feel less likely to look for partners abroad if they feel more secure and at ease exploring domestic relationships. When local dating markets offer enough options, there is less of an incentive to travel overseas. Number 13, impact of modern technology. In addition to bridging cultural gaps, modern technology provides a forum for the development of local relationships. Western women can connect with local partners and explore online romantic possibilities without having to travel far thanks to dating apps and social media. Due to its accessibility, there may be a perception that expanding one's dating horizon can be done from home, which would lessen the need to travel abroad in search of a partner. In summary, cultural, social, and personal factors, including traditional gender roles, societal pressures, safety concerns, emotional investments in local relationships, and change in dating norms, all combine to create a complex backdrop for understanding the dynamics of cross cultural dating, which may explain why Western women may not travel overseas to find partners as frequently as men do. Although shifting perceptions might promote greater transparency, there are still a number of obstacles that prevent women from engaging in international partnerships as frequently as men do. Continued contemplation and discussion about these dynamics can promote a better understanding and awareness of the particular difficulties encountered by women navigating the global dating scene, especially as dating customs continue to change. All right, folks, that is all for today's show. Thank you for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time,